Hi, Jack Heath, and welcome back to HRCU today. And always a pleasure to be with two of the great team members here, Kristy Methot and Amy Doherty. And I want to talk to you about tips and tools for your members who travel. And we're coming off, as you know, a little stubborn end of the winter into spring and warmer temperatures. We're finally getting them, but a lot of people want to get away. And so really the first question, Kristy and Amy, is what's one of the most important tips for travel tips you can give to your members?
Absolutely. So one of the most important things you can do when traveling and the many forms of payment that we have out there, especially with your debit and credit cards, is to give us a call. So contact HRCU either through our member support center, our mobile app, online banking, and let us know you're traveling. We have to make some adjustments on your debits and credit cards to make sure that when you're out in the fun and the sun, you don't get declined or have any challenges using those types of payments.
And you know, we're all so busy these days, we don't think of a lot of things. So what other advice would you give some of your members when it comes to traveling or taking a trip?
Yeah, sure. So I think you always want to make sure that you have more than one form of payment, just in case something does happen. You also want to make sure that you have a correct phone number on file, because we do have a fraud protection in place. So they will call on occasion to verify the transactions.
If it's you doing this.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. And if you don't pick up the phone or you don't respond, it can lead to, some difficulty.
I'm curious to know what card valet is all about and how that works.
Absolutely. So Card Valet is a card control tool. It allows you to turn on and off your debit card in your hands in real time to say, I'm not using my card right now, on a mobile app, and then nobody else in the world can also use your card. And then when you're ready to use it, you turn it back on. It's just an extra safety precaution to allow you to have full control of how your funds are spent.
Now, when some of your members are outside the area, I understand you also have a shared branching network for them. How does that work?
So shared branching is a great convenience. If you are traveling, you can look up on the website, put in where you're going to be, and it will give you all of the shared branching locations that are near you where you could go and you could do transactions that would come through to HRCU. So it's another form of banking.
And do you find that your members are getting more and more aware of these extra services when they travel, that not only the protection but some of the proactive stuff?
Yeah, I do, and that's why we talk about it, because we're here to help. We want our members to know that we have these tools in place for a reason, because we want to try to protect them, but we also want them to be able to travel, have fun, and use their cards.
So if there is something, and no one wants that to happen, that goes wrong when they travel, say they lose a card or there's an issue, what's the best way for them to reach out and contact HRCU?
A couple things they can do is there's that number on the back of your card, and while we all never want to misplace something, it might be a good idea to store that number somewhere else, either in your cell phone or write it down, so you could call 24/7 and you'll either get our off-site call center to deal directly with that debit or credit card, or you can call us here at HRCU. So save those numbers. You just never know when you can reach out. The other thing you can do is make sure that you have up-to-date online banking and mobile banking credentials. You can also communicate with us through those platforms. So accessing those and reaching out, and one of our member support center reps will get back to you very quickly.
Well, Kristy Methot and Amy Doherty, thank you so much. Good tips and information when some of your members are out there traveling, and after some of the weather we've had this year, they might be taking more than one trip. So thank you very much. I hope you learned some good information from the pros here at HRCU on travel tips and banking safely. Until next time, I'm Jack Heath for HRCU Today. We'll catch you then.